Hi guys, it's a beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World channel. I'm really very fascinated about the lives of my pets here in the farm. In fact, I am holding now my favorite pet here. This is the bald chicken, and you will see that he is already very fat. And also, Ariana is doing great. Actually, Ariana is already big and can consume many chickens. And I'm also very fascinated about the life of our ostrich, Gino, because Gino can really recognize me now. And in fact, we had a great fun with Gino. I will hold your tail. I'm not afraid at the back. And also, I would like to advance this information or this announcement that next week we're gonna have a new pet here in the farm. And that's gonna be an exciting thing to wait because this pet is really very close to human beings, and that would be one of the topics in our next vlog. So for the meantime, allow me to just make an update about our African lovebirds. Well, you know that we have tried our best effort actually, to fabricate additional nest boxes because that was the majority observation of our followers, that we need to put some nest boxes so that they will not fight. And allow me to share something also about the lives of these African lovebirds, because I have keenly observed them that their behaviors are also comparable to human beings. So since we are actually budgeting our time, we chose to buy the plywood here at the nearest store. This is very near to our farm, and I will buy some 4 sheets of this marine plywood. Sa libo to, kay direct na ako nakuha. Direct na. So guys, we are now here inside in this aviary, and you will see that our lovebirds have really adjusted to this place. What I have observed about this lovebird is the fact that the older ones can really dominate in the nest boxes. So the matured are the ones occupying first the nest boxes, and that is why I said that we have to double our time, because we only have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we need some 24 boxes. And you have said that if there are 24 pairs, you have to provide them with more than 24 nest boxes. So I'm aiming to produce 30 nest boxes. And that's gonna happen in the next couple of days, because I really bent on completing nest boxes so that they will not fight. And another observation that I have is that these lovebirds are easy to adapt the environment. I also have observed that in the flock of these lovebirds, there is really some that would act as leaders, especially during the mealtime, because one adult usually tests the waters if they really felt that danger, because they are not familiar to the place, and the one of them will eat first and then the others will just follow. And this is also comparable to human being activities, that if a leader would lead and then all the rest would follow. So I can spot some Lutino acting as leaders here in this flock. And another good thing that I have observed is the fact that they are now used to eating vegetables. I have chopped several vegetables. We have chopped chayote, we have chopped carrots, and even this singkamas and all other vegetables, and they are now beginning to like them. They're beginning to eat them. And this is also my desire, that they will not really depend 100% on the seeds, but they would also eat some vegetables as the source of nutrients. Another observation that I'm going to share with you is the fact that they are loyal to their partners. Really, they are really loyal to their partners. And maybe this is the reason why they are called lovebirds, because they're loyal. Compared to the parakeets, well, some of the cocks of the parakeets can still practice polygamy, meaning they have several female partners. But in these African lovebirds, I think they are more loyal to their partners than the parakeets. And another observation is that they would love to occupy higher nest boxes, meaning those nest boxes that are placed on top. But even then, if some of the pairs have already occupied the nest box, the others would respect it. They are really very territorial. And one of the things that I have observed is the word respect. If somebody has already occupied a nest box, then the others will just respect it, and they will shy away, and they will look for another vacant nest box. So far, we only have 8 nest boxes, but I am pretty sure that we can complete the 26 or 27 nest boxes in the next couple of days. And one good news is that none of them have munched our nest box. Maybe later, I don't know, but I was told that there is a ring guard, hole guard that can be placed right here, that's available in the market, and maybe we can buy that. And also, I am so happy to see that some of them are already making their nest. In fact, this box here have already this grasses. They have already gathered some nesting materials, and it's there inside. And I hope that this activity will continue because they are being fed with healthy foods. But I am in doubt about the seeds because you said that it's not good to give them unlimited of these seeds. But I already have reduced the safflower and the sunflower because you said that this will do harm than good if we will give them so much of the safflower and the sunflower. So we have here the canary seeds, we have this moringa, of course, unlimited, and the chayote and the carrots. So my plan is actually to create another cage for our cockatiel. I hope that early next year we can avail of this cockatiel, and in the future maybe we can get a Macau or the Indian ringneck, and this is gonna be a good aviary for us. And I would like you to please be with me in this journey because as what I have always mentioned that this is my first time to farm an African lovebird, and I chose to breed them in colony, the colony breeding. And I will reveal to you some good practices and some bad practices that we're gonna experience along the way. And what is important is we have already started, and I'm sure that some of you who are also bird lovers will learn a lot from our experience. And guys, let me give you some update about the parakeets. Well, you'll know that these parakeets now are already laying their eggs, and they have plenty of birdlings. I can hear chirpings everywhere in these boxes. And I estimated them to reach around 80. Last time we had a good harvest. We harvested some 60 heads. And in this fourth harvest, I expect to harvest more than. Maybe it will reach around 80 to 100 birdlings because all these nest boxes are filled with birdlings, plenty of them. And also, I would like to share with you that it's good to give them greens in the afternoon, such as this one. I used to give them water spinach in the afternoon at around 5 o'clock. And they will flock and they will eat because I can observe that they are still feeding their babies up to 6 o'clock in the evening. And if you will give them greens in the afternoon at around 5 o'clock, then this can be included in the diet of the birdlings. Their birdlings will have great dinner if we can give this very timely. Because I observe that if you will give this in noontime, they will not eat that much. But they will eat this much in the afternoon and early in the morning for breakfast of their baby. You will see that they are here eating. Some of them are hesitant, but the older ones are already used to my smell and they are eating. They have no reservations or inhibitions. They're just here to eat. I can conclude that we became successful in our colony breeding of these parakeets. Well, of course, you are very worried about the inbreeding. But my way of addressing the inbreeding is from time to time, we will get some cocks and then we will put some new strain of cocks from other source. I already have talked to my friends who also had this kind of lovebirds, and we were in agreement that we will exchange the cocks. So I will bring some 10 cocks there, and I will also get some 10 cocks from them. And we will put that here to infuse other lines to prevent inbreeding. One of the factors that made our success is this cattle bone. This one, very important, because this cattle bone is not only a good source of calcium, but it can also sharpen their beaks. Constant eating of this cattle bone will really make our parakeets very active, and you will see them very noisy. They're competing with my voice, they're shouting, they're so happy, and I can see through their activities that they are happy and contented birds. And I must tell you that for the next boxes, it's okay whether you go for the bamboo, it's okay. I already have made a conclusion about this. It's good also to make some wooden boxes for them, the nest boxes like that of the African lovebirds. It's good. And if you will go for the clay pot, it's also good. If you will use the coconut husk, it's also good. These animals are not picky with nest boxes. Anywhere they will lay eggs. And the success of this colony parakeet breeding depends only on three things. Number one is we have to constantly change the water. We will not allow the water to run dry, of course, with vitamins. And we will feed them with varieties of food. I have always mentioned about the water spinach, the chili, and all other vegetables. It can be fed to them. And number three is, of course, the cleanliness and the attention. We cannot just allow them to stay in a dirty cage. Well, we always disinfect. If there are ants, of course, we will verify what is the cause of the presence of the ants. And if there are also dead chicks, we will get that immediately so that the others will not be affected. So these are the things that we can share with you. I hope you will still continue to like and share our videos, and you will learn so much about the tips that we are sharing. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, may we humbly ask you to please subscribe and hit the notification bell, because we are uploading videos every 3 to 5 days, only here at Dexter's World.